What if I told you that falling isn't something that just happens with age? Here's what most people don't realize. Every year, millions of seniors experience falls that could have been stopped, not by medication, not by expensive equipment, but by something far simpler: balance. And here's the truth that changes everything. Balance isn't gone forever once you lose it. It's a skill your body can relearn, rebuild, and restore at any age, even past 80. In this video, you'll discover 3 targeted exercises that activate the exact mechanisms your body needs to stay stable, move with confidence, and prevent the falls that threaten your freedom. No special gear required. No gym membership. Just proven, safe movements you can start doing in your own home today. Think about this. You probably notice some seniors in their 80s who move effortlessly while others take small, uncertain steps, gripping furniture for support. That contrast isn't about how old they are. It's not determined by their genes. It's about training. These individuals have strengthened 3 critical systems: their vestibular system that controls spatial orientation, their muscular foundation that provides support, and their proprioceptive awareness that tells them exactly where their body is at all times. As we age past 60, these systems naturally decline, making simple daily activities feel dangerous. But here's the remarkable part. Science confirms that focused balance exercises, done regularly, can restore stability in as little as a few weeks. Some research even suggests you can reverse what feels like years of decline. Before we dive in, comment your name and location below. We'd love to know who's joining us today. Exercise 1, clock reaches. Let me share something that most balance programs completely miss. The most dangerous moments in your day aren't when you're standing still. They're when you're reaching. Reaching for a cup in the cabinet. Reaching to grab your phone off the table. Reaching to pick up something you dropped. These simple movements require your body to shift weight, extend beyond your center of gravity, and maintain stability all at once. And here's what happens as we age. We stop reaching confidently. We start moving our entire body instead of just our arm. We take extra steps. We grab onto something for support. This cautious pattern actually weakens the very system that keeps us balanced. Clock reaches fix this. This exercise trains your body to maintain stability while moving in multiple directions, strengthening your core, your hip stabilizers, and your proprioceptive system. That's your body's internal GPS that tells you exactly where you are in space. But unlike complicated balance drills that feel intimidating, clock reaches use a simple visualization. Imagine you're standing in the center of a clock face, and you're going to reach toward different numbers. It's immediately clear, safe, and incredibly effective for seniors. Think of it this way. Your balance isn't just about standing still. It's about controlling your body while it moves through space. Clock reaches teach your nervous system to stay steady even when your center of gravity shifts. That's real-world balance. Here's how to practice it. Stand next to a sturdy chair or counter for support. You'll want this nearby, but you might not need to hold it the entire time. Position your feet about hip-width apart with your knees slightly soft, not locked. Locking your knees actually makes balance harder. Now, imagine you're standing in the center of a clock face on the floor. 12 o'clock is directly in front of you. 3 o'clock is to your right. 6 o'clock is behind you. 9 o'clock is to your left. Here's the key part. Engage your core by drawing your belly button gently toward your spine. This creates a stable center that everything else moves around. Start by reaching your right arm toward 12 o'clock, straight ahead at shoulder height. As you reach, you'll feel your weight shift slightly forward. That's exactly what we want. Your body is learning to control that shift. Hold for 2 seconds, then return to center. Next, reach your right arm toward 3 o'clock, out to the side. Feel how your weight shifts to the left to counterbalance. Hold for 2 seconds, return to center. Now reach behind you toward 6 o'clock. You don't need to reach far, just enough that you feel the challenge. Your body will rotate slightly, and that's perfectly fine. Hold, then return to center. Finally, reach across your body toward 9 o'clock. This cross-body reach challenges your balance in a completely different way. Hold, return to center. That's one complete round. Now switch to your left arm and repeat the pattern. 12, 9, 6, 3. Start with 3 to 5 rounds on each side. If you need to hold the chair the entire time, that's completely fine. You're still getting the benefit. As this becomes easier, try lifting the heel of your opposite foot slightly off the ground while you reach. This dramatically increases the balance challenge. Here's what's happening inside your body. Your stabilizer muscles, those small muscles around your hips and core, are firing constantly to keep you steady. Your vestibular system is recalibrating with each reach. Your brain is building new neural pathways that remember how to balance while moving. Within just 1 week of daily practice, you'll notice something powerful. Reaching for items won't make you feel unsteady. You'll move with more confidence. Those everyday reaches become smooth and controlled, not hesitant and risky. Now, if clock reaches teach your body to balance while reaching in different directions, the next exercise adds something critical. Movement, but not just any movement. A specific pattern that rewakes a natural rhythm your body may have forgotten. Have you ever noticed how some seniors shuffle when they walk, while others lift their feet clearly off the ground with each step? What creates that difference? And more importantly, how do you make sure you're in the second group? Exercise 2, marching in place. Here's something most people don't realize about walking. Every single step you take is actually a control fall. Your brain has to coordinate dozens of muscles, shift your weight from one leg to the other, and maintain balance while one foot is completely off the ground. It's incredibly complex. And here's what happens as we age. This coordination starts to break down. We begin shuffling instead of lifting our feet. Our steps become shorter. Our rhythm becomes irregular. And this isn't just about how we look when we walk. This directly affects our safety. Shuffling is one of the primary reasons seniors trip over small objects, rugs, or uneven surfaces. Marching in place rebuilds this critical skill. It retrains your hip flexors, the muscles responsible for lifting your knees. It restores your natural walking rhythm. And it challenges your balance dynamically, not just when you're standing still, but while you're actually moving. But unlike real walking where you might feel unsteady or worried about where you're going, marching in place keeps you in one safe spot. You get all the benefits without the risk. Think of it this way. Your body has muscle memory for walking, but if you haven't been lifting your feet properly, that memory gets fuzzy. Marching in place is like pressing the refresh button. It reminds your nervous system what proper foot clearance feels like, and that memory carries over into your everyday walking. Here's how to practice it. Stand next to a sturdy chair or counter for support. You'll want this nearby in case you need it. Position your feet hip-width apart with your weight evenly distributed. Now, here's the key starting position. Stand tall with your shoulders back. Engage your core by gently drawing your belly button toward your spine. This keeps you stable throughout the movement. Start by shifting your weight onto your left leg. Then slowly lift your right knee up toward your chest. You don't need to lift it dramatically high. Aim for your thigh to be roughly parallel to the floor or as high as feels comfortable and safe for you. Even lifting your knee halfway counts. The goal is deliberate, controlled movement. Hold that lifted position for just 1 second. Feel your standing leg working to keep you stable. Your core should be engaged. Your posture should stay upright. Now, lower your right foot back to the ground with control. Don't just drop it. Place it down gently. Immediately shift your weight and lift your left knee. Alternate back and forth in a steady rhythm. Right knee up, down. Left knee up, down. That's the marching pattern. Here's what makes this effective. Focus on 3 things. First, lift your knees deliberately. No shuffling or barely lifting. Second, maintain an upright posture. Don't lean forward or backward. Third, find a steady rhythm. This rhythm is important because it's training your brain's walking pattern. Start with 20 to 30 marches total. That's 10 to 15 on each leg. If that feels challenging, start with 10 total and build up gradually. If you need to hold on to your support the entire time, do it. You're still getting the benefit. As this becomes easier, try marching without holding on. You can also add arm swings, opposite arm to opposite leg, just like natural walking. This adds an extra coordination challenge. Here's what's happening inside your body. Your hip flexors are strengthening with every lift. These are the muscles that prevent shuffling. Your proprioceptive system is recalibrating your sense of where your legs are in space. Your cerebellum, the balance center in your brain, is processing rhythm and coordination. Within just 5 to 7 days of daily practice, you'll notice something remarkable. Your regular walking will feel different. Your feet will naturally lift higher. Your steps will feel more confident and controlled. You'll be less likely to catch your toe on carpets or thresholds. Now, while marching in place restores your ability to lift your feet and walk with rhythm, the third exercise targets something equally critical but often overlooked. There's a specific direction where most falls actually happen, and most balance programs completely ignore it. Can you guess which direction that is? Exercise 3, side leg raises. Before we talk about side leg raises, I want to ask you something. Think about the last time you almost fell. What direction were you moving? Most people assume falls happen when walking forward, but here's what the research actually shows. The majority of falls happen when we're moving sideways, stepping around furniture, sidestepping to let someone pass, reaching sideways for something while standing. These lateral movements are where our balance system is weakest, yet almost no one trains for them. And here's what happens as we age. The muscles on the sides of our hips, called hip abductors, naturally weaken. These are the muscles that stabilize you during any sideways movement. When they're weak, you start to sway side to side when you walk. You feel unsteady when you turn. And those sideways steps become risky moments instead of effortless movements. Side leg raises strengthen exactly these muscles. They build the lateral stability your body desperately needs, but rarely gets from normal daily activities. This is one of the most functional balance exercises because it directly prevents the kind of falls that happen in real life, not just in theory. Think of it this way. Your body has strength moving forward and backward because you use those muscles constantly. Walking, sitting, standing. But sideways? Most of us barely move laterally throughout the day. Side leg raises fill that critical gap. Here's how to practice it. Stand next to a sturdy chair or counter. Place your left hand on it for support. This support is essential, so don't skip it. Position your feet hip-width apart with your weight evenly distributed. Now, here's the proper starting position. Stand tall with your shoulders back and level. Don't lean to either side. Engage your core by gently drawing your belly button toward your spine. This keeps your torso stable while your leg moves. Shift your weight onto your left leg. Now, keeping your right leg straight but not locked, slowly lift it out to the side. Your toes should point forward, not turned out. This is important. Turning your toes changes which muscles are working. Lift your leg until you feel your hip muscles engage. For most people, this is somewhere between 6 to 12 inches off the ground. You don't need to lift high. You're not trying to impress anyone. You're training the stabilizer muscles, and they respond controlled movement, not excessive range. Here's the key. Your torso should stay completely upright. Don't lean away from the lifted leg. That's cheating. The challenge is keeping your body straight while your leg moves. That's what builds true lateral stability. Hold the lifted position for 2 seconds. Feel those hip muscles working. Then slowly lower your leg back down with control. Don't just drop it. The lowering phase is just as important as the lifting phase. That's 1 repetition. Start with 8 to 12 repetitions on your right leg. Then switch sides. Hold the chair with your right hand and lift your left leg 8 to 12 times. Do 2 sets on each side. Focus on these 3 things. Keep your torso upright and still. Move with slow, deliberate control. And maintain your balance on the standing leg throughout the entire movement. Here's what's happening inside your body. Your hip abductor muscles, specifically your gluteus medius, are getting stronger with every lift. These are the exact muscles that prevent sideways swaying when you walk. Your standing leg is working constantly to maintain balance, strengthening all those small stabilizer muscles around your ankle and knee. Your core is engaged throughout, building the stability that keeps you upright during any lateral movement. Within 2 weeks of consistent practice, you'll notice something powerful. Stepping sideways to avoid obstacles will feel stable and controlled. Walking won't have that side-to-side sway anymore. Turning while walking will feel smooth and safe, not wobbly or uncertain. Those lateral movements that used to make you feel vulnerable will become just as natural as walking forward. Now, let's bring everything together and see how these 3 exercises work as a complete system. But first, let's test what you've learned today. Thank you for staying with us. Here's your quick memory challenge. Which exercise strengthens your hip muscles, prevents sideways swaying when you walk, and builds lateral stability? 1. Side leg raises. 2. Running in place. 3. Arm circles only. 4. Forward lunges. Type the number of your answer in the comments. And don't worry if you're unsure. You can always rewatch the video or just type 9, and we'll help you with the correct answer. If you're finding these videos helpful, please subscribe so we can continue learning, moving, and staying healthy together. So there you have it. 3 exercises that take just 5 to 7 minutes combined, yet address every major component of balance and fall prevention. Multi-directional stability, walking coordination, and lateral strength. Clock reaches train your body to maintain balance while moving in multiple directions and shifting your weight. Marching in place rebuilds your natural walking rhythm and teaches your feet to lift properly instead of shuffling. Side leg raises strengthen the exact hip muscles that prevent sideways falls and keep you stable during lateral movements. Here's what the research shows. Consistency beats intensity every single time, especially after 60. You don't need marathon workout sessions. You need daily practice, even if it's just 5 minutes. That consistency creates lasting change at the neurological level. I want to challenge you to something. Try these 3 exercises once a day for the next 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. Mark it on your calendar. Set a reminder on your phone. Whatever it takes to make it happen. If you found this valuable, share it with someone you care about who's over 60. These simple movements could genuinely change someone's life. Balance isn't just about staying upright. It's about independence. It's about freedom. It's about living life without fear. That's exactly what these exercises give you. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Now, get up, choose one exercise, and take action today. Your 80-year-old self will thank you.